Hey everyone, Presale here, your second favorite Uniswap ape. So in today's video, I want to cover Casper Labs, which I think is a really huge upcoming project that I think everyone should definitely check out and try their best to get in. So what's super hyped, just to start off with, is Coinlist just announced that their token sale will be Casper Labs. It's the next sale on their website. And if you don't know why that is such a big deal, if you have a look at their previous sales, Celo Gold, Solana, NuCypher, and Flow. So if we have a look at those market caps of these raises, even though they did raise quite a lot, the market cap of NuCypher, 300 million, Flow, 500 million, Solana, 5 billion, and Celo, 436 million. So all of their projects have really, performed exceptionally well. And I think Casper will not be an exception to that. I think it's also going to perform exceptionally well. And that's why I think it will be very important for you to try and get in. So Casper Labs is raising quite a lot as well. But as you saw from the previous raises, they all raised a lot. But now you can see how well they've performed. In terms of their Telegram, they've got 7,000 online. I think this is really going to go up even more, especially closer to the sale time, which is in March. We'll get to that a bit later with all the information. But definitely join their Telegram. So if we have a look at the Casper Labs website. So business at the speed of markets, Casper Labs develops and maintains Casper, an open source blockchain optimized for enterprise and developer adoption. So of course it's a blockchain, and blockchains tend to do really well. Obviously they raise a lot more, but the market caps have a lot of potential. AVAX, Solana, for example, Near, all of these blockchains really have extremely high market cap, and I think Casper Labs can achieve that as well. They've got a video here with all the information when the team. So Casper, they say why Casper? So it's a proof of stake blockchain. Casper was built off the original CBC Casper specifications designed by Ethereum developers. Enterprise optimized, businesses can choose to build private or permissioned applications on the network. It's scalable. So Casper's proof-of-stake architecture enables sharding, a database scaling solution, and future-proof, so they have upgradable contracts, predictable gas fees, and WebAssembly ensure Casper evolves as businesses do. So I'm not even going to go too much into detail about what it actually is, because it's a blockchain, it's going on Coinlist. I mean, that's all you kind of need to know for your investment decision. And also, if you have a look at their investors and their partners, I mean, you can have a look through here and you can see the really big names, and that should also kind of seal the deal for you. Then in terms of their team, Presale, the CEO, Meda, CTO, and some other fellas. They've got the LinkedIn, obviously, public team, that doesn't even need saying. Here's some more information on the team. It's obviously a lot bigger than the people you saw over there. They got a whole lot of segments of their team: business and finance, marketing, the engineering sector. I mean, it's really a huge project. And as I say here, it's by veterans that worked at these companies, obviously huge companies. Super impressive. So next up, let's go through the Coinlist announcement and the information on the sales. Obviously, try your best to get in. Just one thing to remember: the previous Coinlist sales were really insane. I mean, the website just couldn't handle the traffic, and that was before this insane bull market. So I really expect it to be even worse. So don't be surprised if you can't log into the website, if you can't, get to the information page or anything like that. So just be prepared for that. However, just try it anyways. So here's some more information about Casper that we already went through. So now let's get to the sale options. So there's going to be 3 options. The option 1 sale date will be from March 23rd to the 31st. Option 2 is from the 30th of March to the 31st. And option 3 is also on the same date. So the main difference between the options is obviously the prices, the lockups, and the purchase limits. So for option 1, you're going to have a 12-month lockup. So you won't have any tokens for a full 12 months. Then after that, you'll receive the tokens over 6 months, starting from the 1st of April 2022. Your purchase limits for option 1 is 5,000 maximum, 100 minimum. And that's 4% of the total supply that will go to the sale. 400 million tokens, and the price is $0.15. For option 2, you're going to have a lockup of 6 months. So from the 1st of October 2021, you'll get tokens released over 6 months, $50,000 minimum purchase and 1 million maximum. And for this, they're raising 3% of the total supply, 300 million tokens at 2 cents each. Then for option 3, that will be fully unlocked, and the release will be 40 days from the 1st of April 2021. So it will have that lock, of course, 1 month and 10 days or so. So just keep that in mind. Purchase limits 30,000 max, but I do think most people will go for this option. I do think it is the best option. So I suspect them to reduce that cap. I mean, if you can imagine, there's 10,000 people going for 30,000 cap. I mean, that's going to be very few people getting in. So I suspect they might reduce that even somewhere similar to 5,000. But this is definitely the best option. I think the other options are very good as well. I'm going to try for all of them. I mean, if you put 5,000 into option 1, it is a super long lock, but it is one of those plays where when it comes out, it's up like 100, 200x in value. And, it could be a nice long-term kind of play. So that's why I'm interested to try that as well. Option 2, obviously, it's not for everyone, 50,000 minimum. But if, I don't know, maybe you pull together with your friends or something like that. But I think it's worth a try if you can get in. And for option 3 as well, the price is only 3 cents, which is not much higher than the other rounds, which is why I think this round is really the best one if you can get it. Some things to note, they say option 1 may be increased up to 8% of the total supply based on anticipated demand. So I think that will probably happen. Option 2 and 3 may be increased up to 4% based on the demand, which I think will happen as well. Then this is where you register for the various sales. I would recommend just to register for all of them. You just need to do your KYC on Coinlist and everything like that. So definitely go do that now. Obviously, you need to make sure you're verified and everything's ready by then. You still got a lot of time, got a month, but better safe than sorry. Non-US, non-Chinese, and non-Canadian residents. So you won't be allowed to participate, unfortunately. In terms of their fundraising history, they raised 14.5 million in 2019, July, equity only, round led by Terran Peaser, with participation from Consensus Capital, Digital Strategies, and more. Then in September 2020, they raised 14 million, validator CSPR token sale, which was the round 1, which we saw in the tokenomics. That was at 1 cent per token, 3-month required staking period from mainnet launch, followed by 3-month unbonding period. So the lock is also quite significant on that. Then January 2021, they raised around 12 million. That was at 1.5 cents per token, where they're going to have a 3-month required staking period from mainnet launch, followed by 3-month unbonding period. Then here is some more information on the Casper technology, like we already went through. Casper proof of stake, enterprise optimized, upgradable contracts, concurrent execution, stable gas fees, WebAssembly support, sharding, and weighted keys. Then in terms of some partnerships, IPWE is building a chain of custody solution for the public patent records of Casper. Casper and Metis have partnered to support Metis Layer 2 DAO. Plasma Pay and Casper also partnered, which I think for this is actually super bullish for Plasma Pay in itself. I'm actually quite bullish on that one. I might even make a quick video on it in the coming days because I like it so much, and they've got some upcoming news. Then Herasoft is migrating its gold-backed asset token Anthem Gold onto the Casper network. So then they also got their roadmap here, which shows, since 2017 they've been around. Team we already went through, and then there's some more documents. If you want, you can have a look through the white paper, which is very impressive in itself. And they've got some testimonials here, from the likes of Tim Draper. So, that's super bullish. So overall, Casper Labs is just the Chost Pro. I'm not even going to hesitate on that one. It's Chost Pro. And my reasoning is Coinlist sale, huge hype. It's Casper Labs. Definitely try get in. Obviously not investment advice, but yeah, definitely try. I'm going to be trying, and I'm sure it's going to be a pro investment. So now let's see what they have to say on Tinder about Casper Labs. So as you can see, I have traveled to Austria, in Vienna. I'm in the streets here. People don't seem to care much about COVID, but anyways, let's get to the review. So Susan, I said, can we watch Casper together? She said, why Casper? I said, because it will be pleasurable, don't you think, watching the pump? She said, by the way, I see you've already been to my hometown. I said, I need to know an answer to the previous question. Super important. She said, no, sorry, I don't have a pump fetish. And I said, I have a pump fetish. Nothing better than those sexy green dildos. She said, well, enjoy your movie night then. I guess she isn't interested. Stephanie, I said, can we watch Casper together? Same question. She said, of course. I said, we can watch it pump. She said, where are you from? I said, Uniswap. And you? She said, where's that? And I said, it's in Eartharium. Then Anne, I said, can we watch Casper together? She said, Casper the movie, Casper your dog, or which Casper are you talking about? I said, obviously Casper Labs. We can watch it pump. Then Sophie, I said, choose option 1, 2, or 3. She said 2. So she's obviously a whale. Option 2 is a 50,000 minimum. And I said, interesting choice. I like option 3. The unlocked option, but I would go for option 2 as well if I could. And she said, what is option 3, 2, and 1? I said, just various vesting periods for Casper Labs. And she said, what? I said, I sent a link to the site and she can thank me later. Hopefully she invests. Margarita, I said, do you like proof of stake? She said, sorry, what do I like? I said, proof of stake. And she said, okay, to explain, I just said, do you like staking, Casper Labs? And then she said, do you mean proof of stake? So I realized I spelled it wrong. And she corrected me, so she obviously already knows about Casper Labs. So, I'm impressed with that. Next up, Miriam. I said, would you invest in a project called Casper Labs? She said, I think it's very risky to invest in cryptocurrency, so no, I wouldn't do it. I said, damn, that's bearish. I think Casper Labs is a pro project though. She said, those currencies are led by powerful people, so it's really unsure how the market will be. It's kind of a game of luck. But of course, you can try it if you want to. I won't stop you from doing that. So then I said, but are you bullish on Casper Labs? She said, I don't know. It depends on how much it's worth right now. And she said, but I think that something like Bitcoin won't happen so quickly again. I said, it's a pre-sale, so I would be buying before it's even released. She said, okay, it seems you already made your decision. Go for it and try it then. I said, okay, well, thank you. And then she said, and give me half of the income. So she's a proper hustler. And I said, oh, okay, I will, since, she gave me pro financial advice. Cara asked the same question actually, if she wants to watch Casper Lab. She said, why Casper? I said, because I think it will provide huge green dildos for us. Fun to watch. And then she said, are we talking about the same Casper? I said, yes, we are. There's only one Casper that's associated with green dildos. She said, no, I'm sorry, I can't remember anything like that in Casper. I said, then you think of the wrong Casper. I'm thinking about Casper Labs. She said, whoops, I'm thinking of Casper the Ghost. So I said, Casper the Chost, which is the same rating I gave it. Jasmine, I said, can we watch Casper Labs Moon together? She said, Casper Labs Moon, what's this? Is it fun? I said, yes, it's fun when it moons. There would be green dildos involved. You in? She said, oh, that kind of fun. No thanks, I'll pass. So I got rejected. And I said, oh, well, you could have made pro gains. She said, don't think so. And I don't even know what Casper Labs Moon is. Then I said, it's a crypto project that will perform well. And she said, then why are there green dildos? I said, that means there will be pumping. I love that. She said, sorry, I'm not into crypto. So maybe that's why I don't understand what you're talking about. So I said, check it out because you'll have pro gains. So hopefully she checks it out. And I do recommend everyone to check it out because, as I said, there will be pro gains in my opinion. So as usual, thank you for watching. That wraps up my video and my Tinder review. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe. Always helps me. Join my Telegram channel. I'm always available there to chat to anyone. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.